Ancient Greece was a civilization that flourished thousands of years ago. It was made up of many city-states like Athens and Sparta. These city-states were like small countries, each with its own government and laws. Ancient Greece is important because it gave us many things we still use today, such as democracy, philosophy, and theater. The ancient Greeks were very creative and intelligent people. They made beautiful art, wrote famous plays, and studied the stars. They also thought a lot about the world around them, and developed new ideas about government, mathematics, and science. Their ideas and inventions have influenced many cultures throughout history. The ancient Greeks believed in many gods and goddesses. They lived on Mount Olympus, the highest mountain in Greece. Zeus was the king of the gods, and his wife Hera was the queen. There were also gods of the sea, like Poseidon, and gods of the underworld, like Hades. The Greeks told stories about their gods and heroes. These stories are called myths. Some famous Greek myths include the story of Heracles, a strong hero who performed 12 labors, and the tale of Theseus, who slayed the fearsome Minotaur in a labyrinth. These myths explained the world around them and taught important lessons about courage, wisdom, and justice. Athens and Sparta were two of the most important city-states in ancient Greece. Athens was known for its democracy, art, and philosophy. Sparta, on the other hand, was famous for its powerful army and strict way of life. Life in Athens was very different from life in Sparta. Athenians valued education, art, and democracy. They held assemblies where citizens could vote on laws and make important decisions. Spartans, on the other hand, were trained from a young age to be soldiers. They lived simple lives and valued discipline and obedience above all else. Education was very important in ancient Greece, especially in Athens. Boys from wealthy families went to school to learn reading, writing, mathematics, and music. They also learned about their history and culture through stories and poems. Girls, however, usually did not go to school. They were taught at home by their mothers how to run a household and take care of their families. Athenian boys prepared for a life of participation in their democracy, while Spartan boys trained rigorously for a life in the military. Most ancient Greeks lived in simple homes made of mud bricks or stone. The houses had a central courtyard where families would cook, eat, and socialize. They ate simple food like bread, olives, cheese, and fruit. Men wore tunics, which were long shirts that reached their knees. Women wore long dresses called peplos. On their feet, they wore sandals made of leather. Life in ancient Greece was different for men and women, and their clothing reflected the roles they played in society. The ancient Greeks were skilled artists. They created beautiful sculptures and pottery that are still admired today. Greek sculptures were very realistic. They showed the human body in great detail. Greek pottery was also very beautiful. It was often decorated with scenes from Greek mythology and everyday life. These artworks give us a glimpse into the ancient Greeks' beliefs, values, and artistic sensibilities. Ancient Greece was also a time of great thinking and philosophy. Philosophers were people who loved wisdom. They asked questions about the world and tried to find answers through reason and logic. Some of the most famous Greek philosophers were Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. They developed important ideas about ethics, government, and the natural world. Their teachings continue to shape Western thought and influence modern philosophical discourse. Ancient Greece has had a lasting impact on Western civilization. Their ideas about democracy, philosophy, art, and architecture have influenced many cultures throughout history. We can still see the influence of ancient Greece in our language, our laws, and our art. Their contributions to mathematics, science, and medicine laid the foundation for many advancements in human knowledge and continue to inspire innovation today. Ancient Greece was a time of great creativity, innovation, and intellectual exploration. Their achievements in art, philosophy, and politics continue to inspire us today. Although their civilization flourished thousands of years ago, their legacy lives on through their enduring contributions to Western civilization and beyond. From the democratic principles that guide many modern nations to the timeless beauty of their art and architecture, the echoes of ancient Greece can still be felt in the modern world. Their story reminds us of the power of human ingenuity and the enduring impact of ideas that stand the test of time.